All right, recording it on. So yeah, 4 hour wick low, 4 hour wick high that I just did the high, the open, and the CE because it takes a lot of view. Then same thing here, low, high, 1 hour. Got your low, your high of a new parent candle. This is the range when we can start using the timings of the parent candle. Not the timings, but using the high and low of the parent candle. Now, after that, go down to the 15-minute. Try to find a parent candle. Parent candle here, body is smaller than the wicks. Can use the high like this and the low like this. There's another one here.
So when the body is smaller, we just mark the high and the low, or what?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
cannot get it.
When the body is like a lot smaller than the wicks, like a doji candle or things like that. I only mark out the highs and lows because then at this point, the boxes are just so fucking big that it's even better to
Yeah,
just use the whole
get it.
candle itself, like this.
Mm-hmm.
So I just mark out the wicks. And then 2 minute. Where we're here. Try to find an entry at the 1 hour or at the sweep here. Parent candle on the 1 minute. Sweep high. Entry either at the 1 hour, which is also a CE level of the 4 hour. Right here. Stop loss. There's a fair value gap right there. And take profit at the first 1 hour low. Then 4 hour low. And after that, if I look at previous, okay, there it is. Do we have any parent candles? So inside bar, right here. Inside bar, don't bother marking out the wicks or anything. Inside bars, it's really just the low or the high. However big it is, I only mark out the low or the high, right? You can also use them as deviations. So right there, micro SMR, and this would have been the reversal point, right? HTF ones are always better because you're gonna have bigger targets. If it can bring through -1, which it didn't even tap in here, there's a high probability of reversal. Same thing here. Tap -1, can't break through it, reversal. But yeah, for this one, it would have been this for also our sell side liquidity. Go back down to the 1 hour, I think. Yeah. No, we were on the 15, 3. Okay, we already did the 15, so it would have been 3. Yeah. So right there, last TP at IB. So this was our first sell side because of the parent candle. And then the next sell side that was closest on the 4 hour or the 1 hour would have been this inside bar, which is oddly enough some kind of, yeah, equal lows. So this is a really big trade. Honestly speaking, I probably would have closed at like this big ass range here. This would have been where I closed, but you get the gist of it. It's just wicks. So wick high, wick low. Same thing here. This was the 4 hour, wick low, wick high. Go on the 1 hour. So this is when we can start using the 4 hour wick low and wick high parent candle here, which in turns makes the reversal. So mark out this low, this high, and you can mark out this imbalance for when it decides to rebalance it, right? I don't know if I have a 15-minute. Got your rebalance, the high and the low getting taken. Get an entry inside of the 4-hour rebalance. So right there, which is also a retest of the parent candle here. Stop loss under it. Take profit at the next 4-hour high. And next, take profit at the low of the parent candle itself from the 4-hour and the 1-hour. Next, take profit 1-hour high. Then 4-hour high. And after that, I'd have to check if there's anything like an inside bar. There is an inside bar here. So this would be either this and this, but this we already passed through. So this would have been your second take profit, right? Now, if you use the inside bar itself as your deviation, so this is the lowest inside bar of this range, go here, -4 would have been our TP, which is where we finished our day today. So this would have been the trade with the right framework, top-down analysis. Did it kind of help you understand, or am I kind of speaking Spanish?
No, to be honest, I understood most of it. What about inside bar? This is a candle that opens and closes within the range of the previous candle.
Yes,
Am I
yes.
wrong?
The inside bar
Uh-huh.
is a candle that cannot close above nor lower than the previous candle. And the parent candle is when it takes the high and the low of the previous candle, even if it's just by a single tick. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, inside bars, the best way to use them is just use the most premium or the most discounted of your range itself to have a deviation. Now, once you go under the extreme, then yeah, change inside bars, you know. Um, like here, you're already under the extreme of multiple inside bars, so you can refresh here with your -1, and then you can reverse the deviations once you close under it again. Now, I'm not saying get an entry here because there's no parent candles, but you can have some pretty nice deviations. -5 is a
Yeah,
-1.
understood it. Yeah, sorry if you were hearing me strange. I just left my AirPods somewhere in the bed and I cannot find it. So, yeah, you can probably add this into the video because those examples were pretty goated. Like, I understood major of it, major part of
Oh
um,
yeah,
uh,
it's pretty simple to
PC
understand. Yeah, it's pretty simple
with
to
just
understand.
like a 5 minute call. So yeah, you're good at explaining shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fairly easy to understand. Um, yeah, I mean, there's nothing really more to it. It's just a top down, go from the higher time frame to the lower time frame, and also, this works from the higher time frame to the lower time frame, like actually higher time frame. You know, well, we can use the most recent one here. Never came back to this, but that would be our weekly. Go down the daily, find a parent candle. Now this is how you can get some nice swings going. Daily, then want to mark out your parent candle. So this parent candles are always better to mark out than inside bars. If you have a parent candle that's lower, take the parent candle, not the inside bar, right? Um, so here we have this. then you can go down to the 4 hour and try to find an entry. Now this is for a swing trade. The lowest you should probably go for this is like the 1 hour, maybe the 15 minute, or it just becomes way too confusing with the levels. So try to focus on staying on the 1 hour to 15 minutes for an entry that's going to be this long term, right? Well, not exactly long term, but you know, that's going to be a multiple day trade. So took the high of the daily high, made another parent candle, took the high, which was the sweep, right? At this point, you can even enter here if you're brave enough, and I have TAC personally to help me, so depends on the system that you have. But since TAC gave me a high sweep of the parent candle for lower prices into the low, I'll take it. You know. After that, weekly low is your second TP, and after that, parent candle right there. Now I also have the yearly OSCDV, which helps me a lot. So this would have been my third TP, or my place where I try to start trailing my stop loss really well. After that, this level and this one would have been where I really start aggressively trailing. And then I have my M partition of the yearly OSTDV, which would have been my final TP, right? Now this is all hypothetical. I don't really do swing trades. It's just to give you an idea of what it could bring you. Me personally, I know damn well I don't have the strength to wait multiple days on my fucking bread. You get me? Plus, I'm way too scared of money to keep an 80 RR trade going for multiple hundreds of dollars or multiple thousands. I am a man who is weak in front of money, and yeah, it's unfortunate, but shit happens. But yeah, bro, I mean, there isn't really much more. Like I said, it's literally just about top-down analysis. You can do it from the lower time frame to the higher time frame, the higher time frame to the lower time frame. You know, you can use the 15-minute as your higher time frame and the fucking 15 seconds as your execution entry, right? So let's find something from today. Today was from here, right? So let's say your first parent candle of the day, right here. The wick high right there. That would be M15. M15. Go down to 3 minute. Try to find a fat parent candle. None here, none here, none here, none there. Right here. You have your first parent candle. At this point, mark out the low. Big wick. Mark out the high. And the CE. It's fairly important to understand that when you have a really big wick like this, it's better to make it as a line and as a CE than have a full range for it, which will start confusing you. Try to keep it simple with this, right? So that's just with the M15, right? We're not looking at H4, we're not looking at H1. This is just with the M15. Now, M1, parent candle. Try to find one. You have one here. Whoops. Right there. M1. Mark out the wick high. 15 seconds. Now this is where you can get your executions from the M15. Again, what you want is a parent candle, as always. So let's wait for the M1 break and retest into the range. And what do we have in our range? Would not be this. The closest that we have in this range is this, right? So the only thing that we have is this or this one. So either this one here or this one, right? So you can use both, right? So it really depends on how well you trust it. For me, I'll take the one which is directly inside of the range of the M1 TAC, not TAC, but M1 PC. Enter on the low, or enter at the break of it. This is not at all what it is. Right there it is. All right. So either enter at the low or wait for a break above like this and enter at the low. Not enter at the low, stop loss at the low. My bad. Now take profit M15 high, or was this M3? Something like that. And then you can go on the M15, try to find a better stop loss. Not stop loss, but take profit. So M15, already there. This one, inside bar. And then the highest high that you had in this range would have been this one. So this is just normal buy side liquidity. Back down at the 1 minute. Mark it out. New TP. New TP again. New TP again. Right? So that's all we had. Now, I'm sure that if you go on the 1 hour or on the 4 hour, you'll have, as I said, a range to work with for the deviations, right? Even this would be like a normal PO3 deviation range with PO3, just a normal standard deviation actually. So this would have been like the TP here. Yeah. So this would have been like the NTP, or use inside bars. Inside bars, like I said, the best is to use the 4 hour and the most discounted one. So this would have been the most discounted one, or you can use the most recent one. So this would have been the most recent one. And we stopped at -1. So this might be a change of a reversal, right? So -1 at the PO3 deviation and -1, PO3 deviation and -1 at the inside bar. So double incentive. But it really depends on what we'll see.
When we have such attack on the 3 minute, like such giant wick, would you have entered? Like, I think it was in the 3 minute. I'm not so sure. Maybe the one, but we had like this giant wick with attack.
Yes.
Yeah, this one. When we have such strong rejection with attack high, would you enter along? Or
Yeah, because there's nothing telling me we're bearish. The only thing telling me we're bearish in this incentive is, yes, the attack high sweep. But we already sweep the low here. We did not close back into the range. We did come back into it a little bit, but there was no closure back into this range. That M15 range, once we close back into it, yeah, now it's going to be a problem after that. But at this point, it's not a problem. Went above, yeah, and I'm seeing displacement above. There was like a 1 hour, 1 minute parent candle here or something like that. Or was it 15 seconds? I can't exactly remember. I think it was 15 seconds. Ah, fuck it. We're fucking long. Ah. Alright. Yeah. So 1 minute. Yeah. 1 minute parent candle. This would have been a trade. Not only that, you have your inside bar getting swept. Can't even close under an inside bar. Means we're going to reverse into its high, right? It's the same as a parent candle. So yeah, it's actually really simple. Like this is the only parent candle we could have used in a way in this range. So as long as you can't close under it, you're not bearish. You're gonna still be bullish, right?
Pretty easy and understandable, to be honest.
It's actually
I
fucking
thought it would
simple.
be
Yeah, no, it's super
harder,
fucking
but
simple.
it's actually light work.
It's actually like super simple, and the RR is crazy. Let me show you a couple of trades, bro. Like the RR
I'm gonna
is
try
crazy.
to learn this as fast as possible and to see how I can work it out with my current system. Because I think it will be fucking surreal.
Bro, the RR is crazy. Plus, I didn't show it with OSTDV, but with normal OSTDV, bro, this shit is a beast, bro. This shit is a beast. Yeah, some nice trades here. Nice trades here. Nice trades right here. Couple of nice trades here.
It just has 90% win rate. Crazy.
Alright, so it's really fucking good, bro. Win rate, RR, bro. Look at this. 20 RR right there. Like
Holy fucking shit.
right here, 30 RR. Because the risk doesn't change. It's just the RR that changes. So with a stop loss big like this, you could put just 300 bucks right on that low, and it fucking goes, and you make 30 times that amount. But you just don't have to wait like 4 hours for your TP, you know. So yeah, no, this is pretty fucking good, you know. Same thing here. Nice trade
Top you off.
here. Nice trade there. Got a couple losses here. But you get the gist, bro. Shit is fucking great.
Mhm.
Not gonna lie. Like, it's good, bro.
Yeah, looking forward to the video. Like, I got major part of it, but